just knew, oh, yes, I have stirred the pot. I have stirred it. Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ifunanya, and you guys are watching the Ifunanya Effect. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Yes, go and subscribe. Especially now we just reached 500 subs. Anyways guys, today I come sharing stories, and today's topic of the story is how my petty self ruined a friendship. But in my justification, that friendship was totally fake and doomed from the beginning, so I just had to do them the favor and end it once and for all. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know how Nigerian academic system work, when I was SS1 is the first grade of high school in Nigeria. That's like senior school, high school in Nigeria. So SS1, my first year is my first class in SS1, high school, first class, SS1. I was a new student. I went to a new school. I changed my school. I went to a new school. So they weren't really receiving me well. You know, most of, especially my setmates, they were like, "Oh, you're a snob. You're a snob. You're a snob. You're fake. You're a snob." Blah 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 blah. All that petty, girl bullshit. And they were in a clique and everything. And it was just dumb and shit. So there was this particular girl. She just always had a nasty attitude towards me. Like, one time I was talking to this girl and she just walked out on me, and I was like, wasn't I talking to you? So she wanted to try that. Another time she was talking to me, I just snubbed and she was like, are you not talking to me? And I told her, you must be very stupid. You lack intellectual reason. There's something fundamentally wrong with you. You think you can snub me, but when I snub you, I thought you already called me a snub, bitch. Shut up. Don't piss me off. So her attitude was just so intense. And this is one thing, I can understand if someone is giving you a distance because like they don't fuck with you, they like you guys don't vibe the same way. I can understand that, because sometimes me too, like if I don't fuck with someone, that person doesn't have the same energy that I have, I don't bother like going into their personal space. But this girl, you say you don't fuck with me, you always try to intercept yourself in the conversation that I'm having, and at the end of the day you end up trying to antagonize me and bullshit and all that. So like, I was just tired of it, and I was like, listen, let's talk. I call her aside like a mature person. Now this is the thing about me. Before I strike, or before I do what I need to do, I call you and I give you a warning. I ask you, what is your issue? Like, the Bible says there's foolishness in every child. So with the rod of Cain, you have to remove it. So before I use the rod of Cain, I call you and say, what is your issue, child? Talk to me, child. What's your issue? So I call this girl and then ask her, baby girl, tell me, what are your issues? I don't get it. Why are you always so, off with me? And then she just went off on me and started giving me some attitude and vibes. She called her entourage, her clique, and was like, look at what this girl is saying, blah, 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 blah. So, I was like, but I didn't call these people. I called you to have a conversation with you, though. So, this girl, she just, whatever, and left. So I was like, okay. I like your vibe. You're quite smart. And so that's how you want to play. I'm just asking, this is what you want to do. This is the game you want to play. No problem. We'll play that way. So, there was this particular friend she had. And, I'm not like, no lesbian, kind of just normal friends. No lesbian bullshit, just normal friends. But everybody knew that she was not really genuinely friends with that girl. Like, she was just using that girl. And the girl, and this is the thing, like in that school, there's this weird tension between boarders and day students. Not like they don't like them, so they're just always competing with themselves. Basically, I think it happens in every Nigerian school. So, the girl was a day student, so she always brought her like free shit, like food, because boarding house food was bullshit. So like she would bring her well-cooked meal, and that bitch was not smart. The mean girl, let's name her mean girl. That bitch was not smart, and this girl would bring her like, will help her with her homework, help her with tests, help her in exams. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna sit back anymore and watch this girl use this poor girl. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit that no more. And the girl that was being used, let's call her Lucy. Lucy was a nice girl. Lucy was even my friend, and I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna break this news to you because you're my friend. I'm breaking this news to you to run this mean bitch over because she had enough. She had her time. It's time to teach this bitch a lesson. So I call Lucy and I tell Lucy, listen, Lucy, you're my friend, and I believe that you would call me your friend too. And she was like, yeah, we fuck with each other. I was like, yeah, because I know that. Okay, so I tell her, because apparently there was an incident that happened in the hostel. Lucy's name came up, and mean bitch did not have Lucy's back at all. Lucy, like, they were dragging Lucy's name and all, and mean bitch was just laughing. It was someone that Lucy didn't fuck with that had Lucy's back, and I was just like, and me, I was in conversation. I wasn't even part of that conversation. I was because they didn't fuck with me, so they were just having the conversation, like, and having, like, I was invincible. So I tell Lucy that, listen, look at what happened at a certain time and date, and mean bitch didn't have your back. It was another bitch that you don't fuck with at all that had your back. And she was like, are you serious? Tell me this is a lie. I accepted this bitch for how she was, and she gonna do this to me? So then that was Lucy's reaction, and I was like, listen, Lucy, I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to start shit. She's your friend. You can still keep her as your friend. Bitch, you better not keep that bitch as your friend if I'm gonna do worse than this. So she was like, don't worry, she's gonna talk to you. Like, immediately Lucy got up and she went to find mean bitch, and I just knew, oh yes, I have stirred the pot. I have stirred it. Woo! I was so excited, like, oh, I just felt the tension. And I know you guys would probably think, like, did I not think that all this, like, shit stir would come back to me? Yes, I knew it was going to come, and that was the best part of the plan. I wanted it all to come back to me. I wanted them to know that, yes, it is me who fucked up your relationship. It is me who fucked up your friendship, and I'm gonna do it again if you try me, and I'm gonna do worse. Let's go, bitch. You don't know who you fucking with. You don't know me. I'm about that life. You ain't about that life, but I'm about that life, boo. So, like, she went to go and meet her, and it went shit from there. And I told her, bitch, go and meet this girl. Ask her, because Lucy was trying to make excuses for her, like, as a friend, like, oh no, my friend would do this to me. And I was like, fuck this shit, bitch. Go ask her what happened this so day when they were shit talking with your name, and she did not have your back. She didn't have your back. She was laughing with them. So go ask her. And so Lucy went to go ask mean bitch, and mean bitch, obviously was. And you know what I love about this plan so much? It was not a lie. It was not like I was bearing false witness. So I like saying that, okay, she said this about you when she didn't say that about her. She did all the shit I told her. She was actually doing it. So it wasn't like it just worked well in my favor. Like, so I go tell, and from there their relationship went so, like, she stopped getting free food. She stopped, the bitch is dumb, so she stopped passing as much as she was. And I was like, okay. So, after they had their breakup conversation, friendship breakup conversation, I think 2 days after, because she's dumb, like, she's dumb. It took her 2 days to literally figure out who would have done this. Like, who do you think would have done this, bitch? So she came and she was like, so you went to tell Lucy that I was using her and everything. And I was just like, but bitch, you've been using her though. Like, you are using her. Like, don't deny it though. Don't deny it. It's just me and you here. You can talk. I don't have any recorder on me. You can talk. And she just was like, what was so satisfying was, oh God, that defeated look and sound in her voice. Just that feeling that you've won. I defeated you, bitch, and you did not know that I was coming. Oh my God. It just felt so good. I was like, oh bitch, you look pathetic. You look, she came and she was trying to give an answer. I was like, but you know that you did, where you've been using this bit. No, shut up, get out. Don't talk too much. Just leave. You look miserable. Get out. And she's ugly as fuck. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys comment. Please tell me what I did. Was it extremely bad, or did she deserve it? Because if you ask me, she deserved. She had it coming. That bitch was always coming from me. Like, always coming from. I don't know why she was coming from me. Maybe because of I was prettier than her. She felt threatened. When the new pretty girl comes in. With the fat thighs and the light skin glow. She can't handle that. She can't handle it. Maybe I had some effect on her. I sprinkled some effect on her. She could handle the. She couldn't inhale it properly. So, anyways, tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Did she deserve it? Or was I a little bit extra mean, or she deserved it? If you ask me, if I could go back to the hands of time, I would do worse. I would do worse. But, it's what it is, right? Anyways, guys, tell me what your thoughts are. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.